The White House is ramping up its campaign to take action against Syria. Many war-weary Americans are opposed to military strikes. And today we learned the Obama administration has shown members of Congress gruesome videos of the chemical attacks to try to convince them to support another war. Robin Stickley has our top story from Washington.
U.S. President Obama returned from the G20 summit to Washington overnight, knowing the window to convince Congress on a military strike in Syria is closing.
Failing to respond to this outrageous attack would increase the risk that chemical weapons could be used again, that they would fall into the hands of terrorists who might use them against us.
An all-out blitz by the White House, at home and abroad.
There is an Iraq hangover. There is just a huge doubt in people's minds, which I completely understand because we all got burned by that.
Each day brings reaction from both sides, with rallies against action in cities across the U.S. today. While tens of thousands answered the Pope's call to fill St. Peter's Square and pray for peace in Syria. Critics claim the strategy for air attacks would have no lasting impact and force the U.S. into war.
This is probably not the last time that the regime is going to use chemical warfare agents, no matter what we do.
Meanwhile, Germany has now agreed to sign a statement calling for a strong international response in Syria, the EU taking it one step further.
In the face of this cynical use of chemical weapons, the international community cannot remain idle.
But a recent poll shows nearly 60% of Americans are against intervention.
You know, everything's looking like 10 years ago when we went to Iraq.
Something should be done, but as far as
should the United States be the one to do it?
We're always helping everybody else.
The job now, convincing lawmakers it is up to the U.S. Tomorrow, Vice President Biden will try to win over Republican senators. Monday, a classified briefing for all House members outlining the evidence. And Tuesday, Obama makes his pitch to the nation.
He's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't on Syria at the moment.
Congress could begin voting on whether to back Obama's plan as early as Wednesday. Many are asking if he doesn't get their support, will he choose to act without it? Robin Stickley, Global News, Washington.